You ever notice how the simplest things are often the hardest to do well? Making a great cup of coffee, writing one clean sentence, capturing one powerful shot. Simple looks easy until you try to do it. Today I'm talking about why simple is really hard and why every great creative eventually learns to fight for it. Let's start right here with your morning coffee. 2 ingredients, water and beans. That's it. But making a great cup of coffee takes precision. The right grind, the right ratio, the right pour, the right timing. Simple? Sure, but not easy. It's the same with storytelling. The ingredients look simple. Images, sound, words. But combining them with just the right balance is what makes people lean in, feel something, remember it. Here's where it gets interesting. Complex looks impressive. It's packed with layers, effects, edits, transitions that make you go, wow, that must have taken forever. Simple, on the other hand, can look underwhelming, but it's deceptively strong. Complex can dazzle for a moment. Simple resonates for a lifetime. Because simple requires clarity, and clarity demands decision. What stays, what goes, what truly matters. You can't hide behind clutter. You have to be honest. Leonardo da Vinci said, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." You know what? He's right. Every creative pursuit eventually circles back to that truth. If you've ever been on a big shoot, you know complexity is everywhere. Multiple cameras rolling, drones overhead, lights, mics, monitors, people. It's controlled chaos. But when you get to the edit bay, all that complexity has to boil down to one thing: a clear, engaging story. Viewers don't care how many cameras you used, they care about how the story made them feel. That's the creative paradox. The more complex the shoot, the simpler the story has to be. And your job isn't to impress with complexity, it's to translate all that chaos into clarity. I remember a shoot years ago where we had every tool imaginable. We had cranes, drones, gimbals, you name it. But the moment that made the final cut was one unscripted shot. It was a man wiping sweat from his brow after finishing a long day's work. One take, no fancy lighting, just real. And it said more than all of the cinematic gear combined. But here's a warning. Simple doesn't mean plain, because plain doesn't stick. Simple often needs a twist. Something unexpected, something memorable. A drizzle of caramel on a vanilla ice cream. A kid in the background who looks straight into the camera. A single pause in a powerful line of dialogue. The twist doesn't complicate the story, it elevates it. It's that one creative choice that makes a simple story unforgettable. Pixar understands this better than anyone. The first 10 minutes of their animated film Up tells one of the simplest stories ever. A love, a loss, a life remembered. But the twist is in how it's told, with honesty, silence, and heart. That's why audiences still cry, no matter how many times they've seen it. Great chefs know this too. They can take an egg, a tomato, or maybe even a potato, and turn it into art. The magic isn't in adding more ingredients, it's in elevating the ones they already have. Storytellers work the same way. A simple interview, quiet moment of laughter, a single line of dialogue. When you elevate those moments, frame them beautifully, give them rhythm, let them breathe, they become powerful. Great chefs elevate simple food. Great storytellers elevate simple stories. The real craft isn't in adding more, it's in revealing the flavor that's already there. You see the same truth in music. The most powerful melodies, they're simple. Think of the old hymn Amazing Grace, or the Beatles song Yesterday. Maybe the 4 notes that open Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, right? They're simple, but they carry emotion, texture, and depth because of how they're played. The pauses, the phrasing, the emotion, that's what makes them timeless. Write this down. Simple is the canvas. Emotion is the paint. In storytelling, that means allowing space for nuance. Don't rush to fill every beat. Let the feeling breathe. When you do, your work sings. So here's the question for you. What are you serving your audience? Are you serving them something overdone, busy, hard to digest? Or something simple, clear, flavorful, memorable, something that lingers? Great chefs, great musicians, great storytellers all know it's not about how much you put on the plate, it's about what you leave on it. Simple isn't easy. It takes restraint, taste, confidence. But when you get it right, simple connects. Simple engages. Simple lasts. So this week, as you create, whether it's a video, maybe a podcast, a pitch, even a story, ask yourself, am I serving complexity or am I elevating the simple into something powerful? Because your audience is hungry, and what you serve will either fill them or forget them. If today's episode stirred something in you, grab my book. You really got to see this. It's all about shaping unscripted stories that connect. And listen to You Gotta Hear This, my podcast for video creators and storytellers. It's on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Remember, your most unforgettable stories and your best creative work are born from simplicity. Thanks for watching.